But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
Hey, I'm alive. I got worried for a second because Jeff said, Rumble hasn't started, and I checked it and said, oh, it started.
Sorry, like when I went on.
It happens to me. So Rumble's weird when it starts. It like, if you haven't got a placeholder video, it plays like your avatar for a few seconds, then stops, plays your avatar again, and then plays your intro. It's weird. I should put a video placeholder in there, sort of thing, but I don't know. Good to see you all. There's only 8 in this side. Most people are in Rumble, 11 in Rumble. So I'll say hello to the people in here first, which is Carol. Good to see you, Carol. Vicky, babe. Good to see you. Baza. Good to see you. Jeff. Good to see you. And the Rumble side. Right, Jeff again. Good to see you. Dylan. Dylan, I think. Yes,
I'm everywhere.
Can you see that person in chat that we all know, but we don't know by that name?
Well, yeah.
What, my name?
No. In if you look in YouTube, Sandro's changed his name to Will Duffy.
Oh yeah, Will Duffy. Hey, Will Duffy, how you doing, man? I enjoyed your little experiment in Antarctica. Really lovely, dude. Lovely experiment, man. Lovely. But I don't know what you were trying to prove, but yeah, good, lovely experiment. Good to see you, Sandra. Good to see you. Right, and I got to the Wazy. 4 Jacks, good to see you. On the Rumble side. And I think Vicky, Rumble side. Good to see you. I think that's it for now. That's 12 watching that side though. So yeah, we're just going to spend an hour this side on YouTube. And then we'll cut off YouTube stream and go and watch Nefarious on the Rumble side. Hopefully Ryan turns up because Ryan wanted to be here. So we'll see. So this is just a 16-minute video. It's just about, I come across it. It's just I can't remember if someone gave me it or I've come across it. It's just basically 2 AI talking about the conspiracy of the origin of oil. So I thought it's just something different, something away from scripture, something away from flat earth, just something completely different. And it's just for an hour here anyway. So I'll play a song or something first, then we'll do it. Then we'll go into the video. Actually, no, sorry, Jim. Just to get, he's not here yet, but I'll play a couple of his things first as usual. Hey, Just Incredible, good to see you. Just Incredible, what a name, Just Incredible. Like it. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Are you still there, babe?
Yeah.
All right, you all good?
Yeah.
I'm sure. Right, so yeah, 15 people in the Rumble side and 12 on YouTube side. Good to see you all. Good to see you. So, Jim, let's get some of Jim's reobsies up first.
Won't Jim be in bed?
Rumble shows
Yes.
14.
Sorry.
Rumble shows 14 watching, and YouTube shows 14.
Yeah, well, yeah, YouTube's 14 now, yeah, and Rumble is 15 for me, it says. Okay, yeah, it's much and
Josh,
such.
I lost one. It says 13 now.
Much and such. Yeah, it's always up and down. The thing is, when it comes to Rumble doesn't show any views in StreamYard. Like your StreamYard YouTube, you can see, and YouTube you can see StreamYard, but Rumble you can't.
Yeah.
It's a bit weird. Don't know why it doesn't do that. Why it doesn't add them together? Because if it was 2 YouTube channels, it adds them together on StreamYard. But for some reason, it doesn't do Rumble. But there we go.
Oh, he's just changed it back.
Sorry,
Sandro.
Yeah, you can do
I
that.
just showed you how easy it was to change your name.
I know I can't change mine for 7 days.
Oh yeah, it depends how many times you've changed it.
Aye.
I think right. So let's see what Jim's got. Got a few Jim's obsies on and then we'll just get on with the video, I suppose. Oh, there's Jeffrey. How you doing, man?
Hi, Jeffrey.
Good to see you, man.
Very good.
Jeffrey and Jeff.
Oh, he's got his name spelled wrong.
Yes, I have a French name in America, so I go by Jeff as well in America.
Aye.
But it's definitely spelled quite a bit differently than his, Jeff.
Cool. Right. Okay. So yeah, let's share. Mr. Inus. Oh, all right.
I know what you should show.
What? What?
The pictures.
What pictures? What pictures?
Dylan's pictures.
Oh yeah, I will do. Let me do this video first. I'll show Dylan some of those. Hold on, it's on. Hold on, yeah, I need to get that up first.
Dylan's on Rumble anyway.
I know, I can see him.
Jupiter.
I think I have to sign in. Yeah, I think I have to sign in. Yeah. Right, let me just go back on that. Right, and oh, hold on. I still want the chef now. Right, let me just get them up. I need to make sure they come up so I can see them. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. So that's one. Can I just flick through them? Right, go big. Yeah, I can. Cool. Is that starts from that side? Let's start from that side. Oh yeah, I'll start from that side. Cool. Let's these are Dylan's pics, guys, that he paints personally. He's brilliant. Present. Oh, stop sharing. Present. I have to go full. Yeah, I have to go entire screen. Oh no, Windows do. Window do because I don't need the sound. There we go. Oh, get rid of us. There you go. It's one of them. Dylan, you can let people know in chat what they're called or anything. Brilliant. Love them. That's one. Can we zoom? Well, we can't zoom in them. No.
Do you know though? Every time I look at his pictures, you see different things in.
Oh, aye, there is.
Every time.
Right. There's the next one. I can see the bird up there. We've seen this before, like a monkey type thing here. There's loads. Another little animal thing here. There's tons. Faces, rabbits. I can see tons of stuff, man. So brilliant, man. Love these.
How did Ryan get on there?
Cookie Monster on that. Where is he? Oh, right. I see. Cookie Monster. I get you. And
That's
there's
old
Vicky.
soul, Dylan said.
Yeah, this is Vicky's one, VLO. That's Vicky's initials. So that's actually
I love
Vicky's
it.
one, personal. So, sorry. Yeah.
Private messages.
I know. It's because I clicked off. Sorry, it happens. Look, there we go as well. Look at that. I think that's ace. Look at this thing here. This animal with the eyeball type thing.
It's a cat, isn't it?
A cat, yeah, but
Fox.
it's eyeball in its butt.
Looks like a fox.
Yeah, it's cool.
Who created this art?
Dylan in chat. Why is your microphone clipping? Oh, wrong one. Why is your microphone clipping a lot, Jeffrey?
Blue Lady, that one's called.
Blue Lady, yeah.
Go to back. Go to pictures back.
Yeah.
Yeah, down on the right, there's the Cookie Monster there.
Yeah. That.
Oh, yeah.
So is the thing. How did Ryan get on there?
So yeah, that's the Blue Lady. Tons on it, tons of stuff there. There's Vicky's initials and my initials together, and them pictures on top of each other go together. On top of each other, kind of go together, and that was coincidental. He didn't design it like that. He did them separately, but when he put them together, they look like they're meant to be together. Isn't that pretty cool? I think that's really good.
I love the way you put pink in the eye.
Absolutely. Love them all, man. I think they're great. Man. Just don't know how he does it.
No,
how he gets shapes that appear in his head and then transfers them onto canvas. I just don't get it. Oh, look at I like that one. That's different. That's actually different compared to the rest of the other ones.
I don't know why, but that reminds me of a phoenix.
Yeah, a little bit. You can see the face in the corner. You can see like a footprint now. If it's a footprint, I don't know. It could be anything. But love it.
And there's Blanca in the middle.
Yeah, Blanca.
Bottom left there.
That's it. Turmoil Sea. I like reminds me of Under the Sea, like a turmoil under the sea, all different animals, and that is brilliant. I love this stuff. This is the one I want. Me and Vicky wants from him. I love it. Getting that one.
It's brilliant.
And there we go. That one as well is Crescent Moon one.
He's really talented.
Of course. Love it.
He hides his initials in his art.
Mm.
Know what I'll be doing later, trying to find them.
All right. We'll be looking for it. DH. I bet I'll find them.
Aye.
I bet I'll find them. Well, you will. If I don't, you will. All right. Nice one, brother. Nice one. So yeah, a couple more gems. And then we'll just get on with the video. Do one more gems, and we'll get on with the video, and then get on with the movie over in the Rumble.
If I tried to make art like Dylan does, it would literally look like a 2-year-old had done it.
So we've got 9
so not artistic.
We've got 7 in YouTube and 23 in Rumble. Rumble's there. I tell you on a Tuesday night that Rumble's the one in there for me. Usually I get nobody in Rumble, but everybody in YouTube. Movie night, everybody's in Rumble. It's ace, man.
I think I have seen your initials in one of your pictures before.
I think
now
so.
You've said it.
So. No,
but they're not in all his pictures, just in some.
Sorry. Yeah, it seems a bit like an Alfred Hitchcock type thing. Appears in all your movies, some one way or another. Anyway, let's go. Jim, one more Jim's. Then we'll do the video.
It is 8:10 in the evening here, Justin. 3 p.m. there.
This one, right? We'll do the moon one, and then we'll this is skeptical, I suppose. Skeptic Moon. Oh, sorry. I'm not sharing. Idiot. Why was it not sharing? Share. Now it be sharing. Well, this stuff look like kids did as well. That's all good, man.
Is this Jimenez?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Jim puts the videos most days. Hey, Canada Spaceman, good to see you. If there's any more over on the Rumble side, I think it's all the same people. Yeah.
Nope, Sandro.
Okay. Oh, yeah, Sandro, good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Yeah. Did you know Rumble's Canadian, Jeff?
I
Canadian
did.
platform.
Yeah, and now they're apparently, if you had shares in Rumble, there's a company coming in and wanting to sell, like buy your shares off you for less than what the shares are selling on the market for. And I'm like, what?
Okay.
What fee for that?
Well, so far since I've been on Rumble, I've made $45. I can't withdraw anything until it gets to $50, which is about, if it's in Canadian, that's about 28 pounds, I think. Pounds. It's good. I like it. I like it. You know what I mean? Even for like a tiny channel like mine, I get a little bit. It's not much, but it's a tiny bit here and there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the thing is about Rumble, it's not like like when I first started putting my videos out, I put them out as personal. I didn't realize I had to put them out as monetized for them to get them, for them to be viewed. I didn't know. I thought it was like YouTube, you had to get to a certain amount to be monetized, but no, Rumble, you have to be monetized.
Sandro, that's Dylan, Sandro.
What?
Sandro said, who's Dill Wheezy? I said, it's Dylan.
Oh, that's Dylan. That's Dylan. That's Dylan. Anyway, let's do it. Let's do this video, 16-minute video, then we'll get the movie done on thing. So this is 2AI. Don't know how good it is. Just a video come across. It's just something to fill in the air on YouTube till we get to the movie. 2AI talking about the conspiracy of the origin of oil. You know. So, see what's
There's no conspiracy.
No, it's just something I came across. It's just something I just want to hear what they've got to say about it. You know, I know there's no conspiracy.
Oh, gotta go.
Oh, you off? All right. Next one for coming in, Jeff. I'll see you in a little bit if you're that. Where is it? Here we go.
Welcome to this deep dive. We're going to be tackling a question that
now these are AI talking, I think. Oh,
a sci-fi thriller.
Oh,
like picture this.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're an AI.
Female
And you've been
AI
tasked
talking.
with this mission. Figure out if there's an artificial oil shortage going on.
Exactly, an artificial oil shortage. There's no shortage. This world, God made it a dynamic ecosystem, so it reproduces its own oil. They keep giving us, oh, it's going to run out, it's going to run out, so it's hitched up higher. You know what I mean? It's all about money. We're never going to run out of oil. Never. The earth reproduces it. Simple as that. Because of God and His creation. Isn't it, Baza?
A
Sandro
grand
lost
scheme
3
to like
subs.
keep the
Sandro lost 3 subs for what?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just YouTube. YouTube do it. I mean, I'm up and down all the time. I'm on 493 now. So 7 more till I get to the half grand. So I'll do a 500 sub special, but I won't do it until I'm at least on 505 because I could do it on 500, then it'll go back down. So yeah, I'll do it when I'm on about 505. Oh,
God
did I
bless
see
you, Jack.
Mojo Shop? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you.
No, Cassandra said he liked my rant. I said I'm glad he did because I lost 3 subs, but not
I see.
You know, it is what it is.
truth about where oil really comes from buried.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
I know it sounds like a conspiracy theory, right?
Kinda, a little bit.
But as AIs, we're all about the data, no matter how wild it gets.
Right, follow.
Exactly, Bazda. Exactly. God made a perfect system to sustain us all of our needs. Exactly. And if you remember, originally there was no death to start off with. I mean, if there was no sin, there was no death. The people were going to live forever. I mean, originally, say, just if nobody had sinned, if sin hadn't come into the world, there'd be no death. So this would have had to be in a world that reproduces its own stuff. Because how else would that sustain something that's never going to die? You know? Exactly.
I don't
It's
believe.
a
I don't
biotic and
believe.
non-dino soup. Exactly, everything. Exactly. Go on, Jeffrey.
So I basically don't believe that oil was necessarily part of the
Necessarily what?
live.
I'm trying. You're clipping a lot. I'm trying to get right.
It definitely shouldn't be.
Go on.
My mic's not working very good.
It's all right. I think I've got it just now. Carry on. Talk now. Go for it.
So basically, I'm just getting at that. I don't even believe we're supposed to be using oil. Like I've heard, it's conspiracy because it hasn't been proven yet, but I've heard that over 100 years ago we had sustainable, reusable energy, and obviously the powers that be just hold it back from us because they want us under their control.
Yeah.
So the fact that we have, replenishable oil reserves within the earth, that doesn't even factor in to me because we should have reusable energy that, Nikola Tesla was working on years ago.
I mean, maybe we use it for the wrong things, but I dare say it was meant to be for something that it gets replenished. But I agree with you. We don't need it. We can be, look, cars can be fueled by water, but they do it by petrol because petrol's money. You know what I mean? Water isn't. So, yeah, I get you. We don't even need to use it, really. I get what you're saying.
And on top of that, the people that put, their time and money into developing those hydrogen power plants, they go missing. They get taken off this planet. I can only hope that they get put in some witness protection program and told, don't talk about it no more. But it really looks like a lot of these people get taken out by, evil.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know it's not about oil and that, but like electricity and that. Have you seen where on some platforms where there's a house in in LA where the fires were, and at the back of the house it had a smart meter, and it all burnt to the ground. The front part of the property didn't have a smart meter and didn't burn.
Exactly. All you need is sunshine. Somebody says all you need is water and sunshine. Four Jack says, I agree. We don't need oil. Libya was still using the old world free energy system 30 years ago, I believe. There you go. And Canada says, around 1990, the Crown, the royal family, had paid off only a major part of only the interest on money they borrowed from the Rothschilds from hundreds of years ago, and still owed more. No doubt, bro.
Did you see what Jeff said? You can make diesel using oil from McDonald's. My buddy does that, and his truck smells like French fries.
Oh, I know. Well, look at the bus. Remember, the buses have started using recyclable vegetable oil and stuff. Like all the the buses in the Midlands and that started using it. Babe. Well, it did. When I was, remember I said coming out of when we moved, when I was going back and forth between Coventry and where you live for every day to get my meds, remember? Remember I said to you that the diesel smelled funny coming from the side of it. The new diesel we were using, it smelled weird, like it was from chips or something.
I actually had to go to hospital when I was a kid for carbon monoxide poisoning because the bus I went to school on, the exhaust had fell off and the fumes were being pumped into the bus. And the bus driver didn't believe us. He said we were all lying, and we all ended up in hospital. Lovely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy. Right. Anyway, let's see what these two AIs are saying.
The facts wherever they lead.
Exactly. So we're diving into this fascinating world of abiotic oil. Let's see what the evidence reveals.
Okay, let's do it. I'm ready to get into it.
Okay, so our journey starts with a book that lays out some pretty explosive claims.
Okay.
It's called The Great Oil Conspiracy by Jerome Corsi.
The Great Oil Conspiracy.
So basically, Corsi argues that oil is abiotic.
Weeding.
Meaning it's formed through inorganic processes deep within the earth, not from decomposed organisms like the traditional theory says.
Right, the one we all learned in school.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's a big difference.
Huge. He even suggests...
You let him in, babe.
I'm a dork. I'm sorry.
That's all right. You let him in, babe. Babe, you're on mute.
I'm such a dick. I was talking. I said,
No,
when
you hear me going, babe, it means you're on mute.
I was talking to Ryan, but I was muted.
I thought he'd done it. Right.
I emailed you to say we were here.
Cool.
Yes, abiotic origin was discovered by not...
Sorry, go right.
You just got it.
Got it. Right, I'm going to play this. I'm going to quickly heat this coffee up.
Nazi scientists during World War II.
Oh, wow.
And that the U.S. government has been suppressing this knowledge ever since.
Okay, now that's a bold claim.
Yeah, it definitely is. So before we get into the whole Nazi connection, let's quickly recap that standard theory of oil formation. You know, the one most of us learned in school.
Right, the biotic theory. It proposes that oil and natural gas, well, they were formed over millions of years from the decomposition of organic matter.
Like dinosaurs.
Not quite dinosaurs, mainly ancient marine organisms.
Oh, okay.
So picture vast quantities of algae and plankton. They settle on the seafloor, get buried under layers of sediment, and slowly transform under all that heat.
For Jack said, I remember Burger King used to smell great when driving by. Now it smells like chemicals. My daughter and my son's dad, he used to work in Burger King, and when I was pregnant with my daughter, I had it. The smell of Burger King used to make me sick, and still to this day, if I walk past Burger King, I feel sick. So thank you, Tia, for that one.
That would happen. Oh, you put it back to the start, babe.
A grand...
When you went to press play, you pulled it back to the start. You've got to watch you don't pull the blue line down, babe.
This is why Vicky shouldn't press buttons.
Yeah, no, it's all right. I do it all the time. But just, how far was you about? Tell me. About there?
Yeah.
Organisms, like the traditional theory says.
Right, the one we all learned in school.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's a big difference.
Hey, the manager. How's it going? Good to see you, Soggs. Good to see you, bro. Here's Soggs, the manager.
Huge.
He
even suggests this abiotic origin was discovered by Nazis.
Oh, Spud, yeah, I gave Flats that link that you told me to give him. Bless you, man.
Ryan, I will not touch that button again, I promise.
But when you go to play and pause the video, babe, because like just above you, you've got your blue line, which takes the video right back down. If you click the blue line when you're pressing play, it takes it back to the start because play's at the start.
I didn't know that
I know. I'm just letting you know for the future. It's no big deal. No big deal.
Songs called
During World War II.
He ain't wrong there, Spud.
That's for sure, Spud's
a bit sus.
Spud's not a bit sus. Spud is a lot sus.
Still waiting for Spud to make more videos.
I know. Spud's all good, bro. Spud's all good.
Spud's wicked. Good. I need to stop saying that. Spud's a good one. He's one of the good ones.
When we say wicked in the Midlands, it means good, but yeah, we should get out of that kind of habit. Anyway, go on.
Oh, wow.
And that the U.S. government has been suppressing this knowledge ever since.
Okay, now that's a bold...
What are these designer bloody rigs? I've never seen... These are... This looks like something from the 50s. Like if you were in the 60s making a movie about futuristic rigs, oil rigs and stuff like that, this is what you'd get. I think.
Aye.
You know.
They all look like they're obsessed with the Eiffel Tower though, and they've all had to have little ones built.
Little bit.
You're back on the vids now, Spud. Good, I will watch.
Good.
Claim.
Yeah.
Come and chat sometime as well, bro.
Yeah, it definitely is. So before we get into the whole Nazi connection, let's quickly recap that standard theory of oil formation. You know, the one most of us learned in school.
I'll start doing some more videos next week on the straw manning thing and all that. You know, the law of the land, law of the sea, all that kind of stuff. Black's Dictionary. I'll just get me. I've got like someone, was it Dave and Dylan? Maybe no, Dave. Give me some stuff. You know, I'll have to look at it again because there's so much stuff I'm gonna watch later. But we'll do some of that. We'll get back into that again.
What's it like?
I'm the biggest ball. I mean, flat ever too.
Right, the biotic theory. It proposes that oil and natural gas, well, they were formed over millions of years from the decomposition of organic matter.
Prove that to me. Prove that they were formed over millions of years. It's not happening.
Like dinosaurs.
Not quite dinosaurs, mainly ancient marine organisms.
Prove they come from dinosaurs.
So
the only way to prove that would be to go back in time and then film it.
Exactly, brother. Exactly. And can you do that?
No.
So it's not scientific then, is it? All this stuff they say it's scientifically proven that, yeah, this is where oil comes from. It's not scientifically proven at all, is it? How can you observe something? The first part of it is observation. How can you observe something from millions of billions of years ago? You can't.
The only consistency in science is that it's been inconsistent and constantly changes.
What scientific method doesn't change, does it?
Yeah,
Science
but what I'm
itself
saying is
can't change.
Maybe if we found like evidence inside the oil that said that it came from an actual animal, it'd be different. But they can't prove that either.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's a language. It's a method. It's a method, isn't it? I don't think science can say anything. It doesn't change. It's just a method that people use. Science hasn't got a consciousness to change or do anything, you know. But I know where you're coming from. A lot of people will have that view of it, but a lot of people will turn around and tell you that science doesn't prove anything, which is silly.
See what Basil said. But remember when I was a kid, right? The hole in the ozone layer was all we spoke about at school. Like they were obsessed with it. And I went to Catholic school, but it was spoke about all the time. And then not that long ago, I heard that it was closing up. And I'm like, well, how did the pollution that we did back then not make a difference when we stopped? But yet now we're more aware of stuff and it's closing. It makes no sense.
I know. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Good point.
Absolutely.
They settle on the seafloor, get buried under layers of sediment, and slowly transform under all that heat and pressure into the hydrocarbons we know as oil and gas.
So that's why we typically find oil deposits in sedimentary basins.
Right. Areas where ancient seas or lakes once existed.
Exactly.
But here's the key point.
What's that?
This biotic theory implies that
I doubt oil will ever run out. Just as fresh water will never run out. It may run dry in some areas, though. Absolutely, but it won't run out. Of course not.
oil is a finite resource.
Oh, right. Yeah. Meaning eventually we'll run out. Just like we're running.
No, it's not finite. If it consistently reproduces itself, if you're using it, it replenishes. If you don't use it, then it doesn't need to. But if you're using it, yes, it replenishes itself. So how is it going to run out?
Out of coal.
Exactly. And considering the ever-increasing global demand for energy, that's kind of alarming.
For sure, especially with the IMF predicting, what was it, a 65% increase in demand by 2030?
Yeah, 65%. So that brings us back to this whole abiotic theory and its potential to flip everything we thought we knew about oil on its head.
Because if oil is formed continuously deep within the earth.
I mean, it's not a bloody soup from dinosaurs. It's just part of our ecosystem, dynamic system that God made that just, it's there. I mean, it's for something. Obviously, maybe we're using it for the wrong things. I don't know. But it's there. If it gets used, it gets replenished.
It could be a virtually limitless resource.
A game changer, right.
Totally.
Okay, so let's dive into Corsi's narrative and see how he supports this bold claim. He starts by taking us back to World War II.
Okay.
And he introduces two Nazi scientists, Friedrich Pichler and Leonhard Alberts.
Pichler and Alberts, got it.
Both experts in synthetic fuel production.
Okay.
Corsi argues they stumbled upon the secret of abiotic oil while working with the Fischer-Tropsch process.
The Fischer-Tropsch process.
Yeah, it's also called the FT process for short. Basically, it's a way to create liquid fuels from coal or natural gas.
Ah, okay.
And it was crucial for Germany during the war because they didn't have enough natural oil.
So they had to find a way to make their own. Makes sense.
Right. And after the war, Corsi says these scientists...
I mean, you can tell these two are AI, but it does just sound like a dude and a woman having a chill on the sofa talking, doesn't it? You just know it's AI because there's something not quite right about it. Same as my video earlier on. I did a whole like 45-minute video on like, it was like 30 videos. It was 27 AI videos I put together and 2 videos of my own, me at the beginning, me at the end, like my intro and my outro sort of thing. So yeah, it took me nearly 30 videos I stitched together, and it was the whole AI like morphing all over the place, dances, adverts, commercials, sports. It was pretty good actually. But I've only had 60 odd views in it, which is not bad for my videos because it's my lives that get views. It's not my videos. But
Right.
I didn't want my last video to be a whinge about Sergio. Go on, babe.
Spud said he must be old because the Land Before Time, I loved that film as a kid, and I did. But now, have you heard them all? They're calling things from like the late 90s, early 90s, retro, and I'm like, are you having a laugh? Like,
well, it is now.
I'm 41, nearly 42.
One of them, innit? Here's Jim. Here's Jim. Good to see you, Jim. Oh, good to see you. I did play a couple of your videos at the start, bro. Lord Racer says Vicky, Ryan, and the last. Oh, that's Jeffrey, and obviously Ryan, Vicky, Ryan, BJ, and it's Jeffrey.
Lord Racer, I checked that link out that you put in chat earlier. I subbed to that channel. But what they showed, coincidentally, someone sent me yesterday, and I sent it to PJ yesterday as well.
Hey,
you know
Roger. Roger, good to see you, bro. Good to see you.
You know what I'm on about?
No, what are you on about?
What did I send you screenshots of yesterday? Remember?
To do
with someone that went to Antarctica.
Oh, I.
The ones that somebody else sent me. You know who you
okay.
are.
Right.
Somebody else had got hold of that. Not obviously not from us because I don't know. I didn't know who they were. And they did a video on it, and I was like, "What?"
Who did?
What they called?
Who did the video?
Lord Racer put it in chat earlier, and
okay.
Rusted Soul.
Okay.
And they did a video on it, and I was like, "Oh, that's weird," because Ryan sent me something yesterday, and then I seen that today, and I was like, "What?"
Yes, it is, but
yeah,
that's my family crest. And so again, PJ, is that your family crest? You will be needing that for your straw man. Excellent. Yeah, that's my family crest. And the tartan in the background is my Cruikshank tartan. It's the tartan is called Stuart of Athol. That's what Cruikshank comes under, Stuart of Athol. So that's my tartan, and that's my crest, Cruikshank crest. So you're saying, is that good for your straw man? Is it? Does that help with your straw man? Cool. You're working on Beardgate right now. What do you mean Beardgate?
No idea.
Oh yeah, the icicles. I get you. Spitgate.
Were brought to the U.S. under Operation Paperclip.
Operation Paperclip.
It was this program that recruited German scientists
Operation
and engineers.
Paperclip.
Interesting.
Yeah, he believed.
You know the Nazi ones over there, the pseudo-scientific ones. You know what I mean? Got themselves together, a nice big team, headed over to the States, and it's lots and lots. I want
to know what Sandra and Jim are talking about because I'm nosy like that.
Stop being so nosy then. Weirdo.
No,
Nosebleed.
Sandra, you need to fill me in.
Shut up. Got to get this done.
They were brought over not just for their knowledge of synthetic fuels,
Only
but
3 minutes
also
in.
for their understanding of abiotic oil.
A secret the U.S. government wanted to keep under wraps, huh?
Exactly.
Wow.
So Pitchler, he was a member of the Nazi Party, but later claimed he only joined out of fear.
Oh, wow.
Join
That
that,
his real
yeah.
passion was his scientific work.
Right. But Alberts, he was a much more dedicated Nazi.
Which probably made his entry into the U.S. a little more complicated.
Yeah, he was initially denied entry, because of his strong Nazi ties. But certain individuals within the U.S. government, particularly those with commercial interests, argued his expertise was too valuable to lose.
And those commercial interests won out, I'm guessing.
They did. Alberts and his family were granted entry.
Makes you wonder what knowledge they had that was considered so valuable.
Yeah. So one of the things that makes Corsi skeptical of the fossil fuel theory is its reliance on something called kerogen.
Kerogen.
Yeah, basically it's this complex organic substance found in sedimentary rocks.
I got you, Spud. I got you. You should be putting it in at the top of your lighthouse notices. It conforms with the Companies Act. You should have a stamp to us. Okay. Okay. You mean, so you're saying I should have a stamp, a wax melt stamp thing. You know what I mean? I'm old. That's just what you call it, isn't it? A stamp. Seal. A seal kind of thing. Wax seal.
Babe,
Yes.
Joyce called Sandra girlfriend.
What? What? What?
Joyce called Sandra girlfriend.
Really? Yeah. Where?
Obviously in a different chat. And now Jim's
Yeah,
going,
friends.
now Sandra is my bitch.
Wow.
Okay.
And it's considered the precursor to oil in the biotic theory.
The missing link.
Jeffrey's off.
Kind of. But Corsi points out that kerogen has a very poorly defined chemical formula.
So it's difficult to study.
Right, it's hard to
okay.
understand its exact role in oil formation.
I got you.
He sees this as a weakness in the biotic theory, arguing it's based on a substance we don't fully understand.
Interesting. So what does he offer as an
Which is
alternative?
probably true.
So he turns
Which
to
is
the
probably true. Like Jeffrey said, that may be the stuff that we've been using it for. Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Okay. It's movie night, so we'll be going to Rumble after this, Chris, just so you know. Oh.
work of Thomas Gold.
Thomas Gold.
He was
Hi together.
Sorry?
Hi together. Nice to
how
see
you
you,
doing?
Peter.
You good? You good? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. It's movie night, so in 20 minutes, we'll be going over to Rumble. I don't know if you're coming with us, but we're over to Rumble to watch the movie.
Okay, gotcha.
All right.
a renowned astronomer who championed the abiotic theory. Gold argued hydrocarbons aren't unique to Earth. They're abundant throughout the universe. He pointed to the presence of methane on other planets and moons, suggesting hydrocarbons can form in environments without any biological activity.
Okay, I'm following.
Now, one piece of evidence that Corsi finds particularly compelling is the findings of the Cassini-Huygens probe.
Cassini-Huygens. Remind me.
It landed on Titan, Saturn's largest moon, back in 2005.
Ah, right.
Oh,
And the
did
probe
it
found
landed where? On Titan, with the largest of Jupiter's moons, is it? Okay. So, yeah, the biggest planet in the solar system, allegedly, the biggest gas planet that's got the biggest moon that something could actually land on. We haven't even landed on our moon because it's impossible. What the hell? Don't have to talk crap. I know it's AI, but come on. It's been fed by humans, been fed by people. Rubbish.
Evidence of abundant methane on Titan. And given its super cold environment, it's unlikely that this methane is biological.
Yeah, that makes sense. That finding definitely supports Gould's argument that hydrocarbons can form abiotically.
Exactly.
So what other evidence does Corsi present?
Another study that caught his attention was conducted at the Lost City hydrothermal field.
Lost City hydrothermal field.
It's located on the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, that massive underwater mountain range.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course.
And scientists discovered hydrocarbons forming there in an environment with ultramafic rocks, water, and moderate heat.
Ultramafic rocks.
They're typically found deep in the Earth's mantle.
Hi, Carla.
Okay.
So their presence in
Carla Pussy. Good to see you, Carla. Says, no, I think I've seen that movie, The Landed in Narnia. Exactly, bro. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I don't know if you're follow me over in Rumble, but we're going to Rumble to watch Nefarious. Well, I'm in Rumble already. I do this every Tuesday. I'm in Rumble already, but we cut in the YouTube feed in about after this video is finished and going to watch the Nefarious over in Rumble. But you're welcome, baby, for as long as you want to do it.
Babe.
Well, I'll put the link in before we go as well. What, babe?
Lord Racer said, seems lots think Sandro is a lady, so I just go along with it now.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Yeah, I hope on Rumble it works better. I'm really laggy.
Yeah, I could tell. You're always laggy, dude. Have you got Rumble, have you? I hope it, for our sake, not yours, it worked better, to be honest.
in this hydrothermal field suggests that these hydrocarbons could have originated deep within the Earth, not from biological sources near the surface.
Interesting.
Oh, and here's another fascinating tidbit.
Okay, hit me.
A 2011 study published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. It demonstrated how methane, the simplest hydrocarbon, can form larger hydrocarbon molecules under extreme pressure and heat.
Like the conditions found in the Earth's upper mantle.
Exactly.
Babe, Spud says check out that link.
I did.
Okay. What are you laughing at then? What is it? Let me have a quick look. Oh no!
Sorry,
oh
I've got
no!
the update and laggy.
Shame. What?
It's trapped by its balls.
I know, I've seen that. I couldn't watch it. It made me squeak. It made me wince. Sorry, Chris, what did you say?
I just said I got an update and it's so laggy before
Okay.
it's finished, okay?
Yeah. Cool.
So, while it's not definitive proof of abiotic oil, this study does provide a plausible mechanism for how abiotic hydrocarbons could be created.
Deep within the Earth. I
couldn't even press play, Spud. I just seen the picture of him dangling there off his nutsack. No, it made me wince. I couldn't watch it. Ouch.
Another layer of intrigue to the whole debate. I like it.
Now, Corsi expresses frustration with the scientific community's resistance to embracing the abiotic theory.
Really?
He compares it to the resistance faced by scientists who propose revolutionary ideas in...
we've got 17 in each chat. So 34 and all. We've got 17 in Rumble and 17 in YouTube. Bless you guys.
The Structure of Scientific Revolutions by Thomas Kuhn.
The Structure of Scientific Revolutions. Oh, I see where he's going with this. Kuhn's book is all about those moments when new discoveries challenge the prevailing scientific beliefs.
Paradigm shifts.
Exactly. And those shifts lead to major changes in how we understand the world.
Big changes.
Yeah, think of it like the shift from a geocentric model of the universe,
where everything revolves around the Earth.
Right, to a heliocentric model, where everything revolves around the sun. Those are paradigm shifts, and they definitely don't come easily. Corsi believes the abiotic theory...
Buzz says that. Why didn't it come up? Did you put it up at the same time? Right. Wrong one. Is it gone? Oh. Right. Gotta love how they think so much, how deep and hot the Earth's crust is. They don't know how much. They're just, yeah, exactly. It's mad. Because when you're in that heliocentric, I know I'm talking about bloody AI, but they're fed by people. But if you're in that heliocentric frame of mind, it's always going to be that. It's always going to be that, and it's so deep, you know what I mean? It's all come back together, you know, it's molten, but it's iron, and it's magnet. You know, when I was in primary school, or whatever, I was taught that was part of gravity. We were magnetized to the Earth's surface because of the core. That was part of gravity for me. I mean, in nowhere is that in textbook, but that was part of gravity for me when I was at school. It's crazy.
Bye, Spud. I'll be waiting for your videos.
Later, dude. Bless you, man. Thanks for dropping by, dude.
Of oil could be one of those paradigm-shifting ideas.
And that the scientific community is sometimes too entrenched in the established theories to even consider alternative explanations.
Even when presented with compelling evidence.
Yeah, and honestly, I kind of see his point.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth considering for sure.
So Corsi's book is a great starting point.
Kinda. It says, I don't understand why oil can be limited enough here in North America when places like Saudi at times pump out so much it becomes cheaper. Yet gap at the pumps never lower where to where it was. Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Where I live about 20 miles from PJ, and when I come over in my taxi, the taxi drivers always comment on how much lower the price of petrol is in Coventry compared to where I live. It's ridiculous.
It's only 20 miles apart.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Crazy.
Yeah.
So it's cheaper in Coventry?
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
There's more to the story.
There's more.
Definitely. In the next part of our deep dive, we're going to explore evidence from some surprising places that might make you question everything you thought you knew about oil.
Well, I am ready to be surprised. Let's do it.
Okay, so stay tuned.
Okay, so we're venturing beyond Corsi's book.
Right, into the real world where evidence for abiotic oil gets even more interesting.
Let's hear it.
So, for starters, let's talk about the Kola super deep borehole.
The Kola super deep borehole.
Yeah, drilled by Russia way back in 1970.
Okay.
It reached a depth of over 7.6 miles into the earth.
7.6 miles. That's insane.
I know, right?
That's right. That's about right. Just under 8 miles, about 12 kilometers, wasn't it? That's right.
And guess what they found at those depths?
What?
Water. And lots of it.
Really?
Water. Water's all above, water's below. But come on, that'll just be waters that's within the earth, because the earth's got to be thicker than that. That I don't think 7 miles thick is going to maintain the weight of the earth, is it? Well, we don't know in what kind of buoyancy it's in, because water's above, water's below. I believe we're in some kind of bubble-ish type thing, maybe, as well as being able. I don't know. It's hard to describe, especially when you're with Hebrew cosmology. But yeah, there's water's above, water's below. That's how it describes it, isn't it? As well as having pillars, as well as being immovable.
I thought it was impossible for water to exist that deep down.
That's what everyone thought. But the Kola super deep borehole proved them wrong.
Wow. So what else did they find down there?
Just shows you what
along with the water, they found a bunch of hydrogen gas.
Hydrogen gas?
Yeah, remember the Fischer-Tropsch process we talked about earlier?
Vaguely.
Hydrogen is a key ingredient in creating hydrocarbons.
The lines up on his joints, doing that all day. Are you doing the school run or something?
No, school's at 3:30. But I'm giving a friend of mine a ride to an appointment at Hanger Clinic because he has a prosthetic leg, and the other day he fell and he twisted it or something. And he was getting it fixed.
Ooh, we'll get it sorted. Nice, got you.
Yeah, I can't hold a guy out for that.
No, okay.
No, that's nice of you though for being there and doing that for your friend.
Yeah, definitely. Just hope the car doesn't hope your car doesn't break down. You don't want to be pushing it, do you?
Don't say that.
I don't got much to worry about. This car only has like 32,000 miles on it, and it's like 15 years old. So
nah, I'm joking. My point was, I was making a joke that you should have got your mate to go out. Get your mate to go out.
Yeah, no, you never know. Yeah, you never know when something bad will happen though.
You're taking him to go and get it sorted, but I think if you break down, he should be pushing you all the way. Because you're doing him a favor.
That would be great, but then he'd probably bust his leg again and have to give it.
Yeah, that was my joke. That was my joke. Sorry, it's a bad joke.
That was terrible.
That's why I was laughing, because I thought it was funny. You worked out. It just took longer for it to sink in. That's all, bro.
I know plenty of people that have lost their legs and that, so I'm used to doing amputee jokes. You know what I mean? I nearly lost my foot myself, but I managed to keep it.
Wayne, he used to have one leg.
He did. He used to have
one leg. I've got an uncle,
he used to have
an
one leg.
aunt.
He still had. Well, he has.
They're both missing legs.
Dead, but
Well,
If he
one
was
of my
alive, he'd
uncle
still
passed
have one
away.
leg.
I had an auntie with one leg, and the first thing she'd say when she met you is, "I've only got one leg," and I'm like, I think everyone can see that.
Mad, obviously. Right, let's get this video finished.
Well, it does show pretty easy. I mean, anybody who's, I guess our age could probably tell when somebody's got one. I mean, they walk differently.
No,
You
she
can
didn't walk.
usually tell the way they shift around. Yeah, you usually notice something's not right about the way they're walking. But
No,
that's
she
just me. I mean,
literally
they don't
didn't
usually.
have a prosthetic or anything. She was in a wheelchair, and she'd still tell people I've only got one leg,
Oh.
and I'm like, we can all see it.
I'll get it.
There's no prosthetic there. Weirdo she was.
Yeah, we see if there's no leg there, silly. She probably forgets it.
Yeah, Sandro,
My uncle told me that he still thinks he has a leg. He says he wakes up and panics all the time where he thinks his leg's there, and then he goes to grab it, and it's not there. And he's like, what? He goes, every time it still tricks him. Well,
Wow.
he used to.
Yeah, I like it, Baz. Like you guys always make me think of crude jokes. Like we're talking about oil, and you're saying crude jokes. I like it.
I love crude jokes. Crude jokes are the best. They really make people think, and they also make
but we're talking
normal
about oil,
people uncomfortable, and then that shows a lot about people, believe it or not.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
His mic sounds all right, Sandro. It's just he's got a bit of lag. His mic's good, but he's got lag.
Oh, is that what it is? Lagging.
Yeah, not you, Chris. What
Oh.
about? Yeah, his mic sounds good. Anyway, let's get this video done.
So finding it in such abundance deep underground, it really lends some weight to the idea that hydrocarbons could be forming down there.
Okay, that's pretty compelling.
Right. Now, another compelling case comes from the White Tiger.
Oh, I didn't know
oil
somebody
field
else was in here, but you and me and Vicky, I didn't see the icon.
That's not bad. We've got 21 in Rumble and 20 in
icon.
YouTube. So we got 40 all in all. That's good. That's good, guys. Loving it. Say again, baby.
Ryan, what icon didn't you see?
You're on mute.
There's 4 people in here. I didn't see that there was another person there. I thought that I don't know. For some reason, I just didn't see it. It just looked like a black spot to me until I just. So I didn't realize there was 4 of us. I thought it was just 3 of us. I don't know why. I guess it just wasn't looking.
That's the
Hi,
one.
Carol.
Yeah, it was drilled
Hey,
to a depth
Carol.
of 17,000 feet.
Okay.
And get this, it's producing oil from fractured basement rock.
Basement rock.
Yeah, it's the rock that lies
Good,
beneath the sedimentary
42.
layers.
Okay.
And it's generally considered to be like empty of the organic matter that's supposed to be the source of oil, according to the biotic theory.
So how are they finding oil there?
Exactly. The fact that we're seeing oil production from this type of rock suggests it might be coming
How
from
are they
somewhere
finding
deeper.
oil there? Exactly. That's not an answer. I think that's an agreement in a way, because that's what I'd say is exactly. But was she not looking for an answer, or was that rhetorical? Maybe a rhetorical question. I don't know.
Like
I'm saying like she's got a gender. It's a bloody AI.
abiotic processes happening in the Earth's mantle.
You got it.
I want to identify as a female AI.
Just don't misgender Sandro.
Oh, I won't do that.
And there's even evidence that
How
some
dare
oil
you.
fields are refilling much
I know
faster
Sandro's a goat pig. I know that.
than they should be.
I thought he was a
according to the
bird.
traditional theory.
Really?
Oh, that.
It's called
I thought he was goat pig. I thought it was his gender, goat pig.
Is
So
it
it's goat pig.
gender? Some people think he's male, some think he's female.
Yeah, but if he's a bird, then it's hard to tell anyway. So who cares?
Some people think he's 10 foot tall. Some people think he's 3 foot tall. We'll never know till we see the real Sandro.
We just know he has a red eye.
Yes.
Reservoir replenishment.
Reservoir replenishment.
Basically, it looks like these oil fields are being topped up from a deeper source.
I identify
Which would
as
make
flat
sense if
station
oil
array.
is continuously being
I
generated within the
identify as a
Earth.
Right.
bitch with
It's
a
like a
big
constantly
gob and
flowing
all of it.
underground
I like it. Identify as flat and stationary. Love it, man. Love it.
well.
No, I
Wow, okay. I'm
identify
starting to
as
see how this all fits.
a bitch with a big gob.
I'm talking about Lord Racer, not you.
I know he identifies as flat and stationary. I'm a bitch with a big gob. You
Absolutely.
identify as what?
Me.
Yeah.
I identify as me, PJ.
Ryan identifies as a cookie monster. And Chris
I
identifies
identify as Master Pogie of Plopshire.
Chris identifies as some marijuana.
You notice how his changes once he realizes I took Cookie Monster, then he all of a sudden wants a title too. See, see how it traps you and makes you want. And then you're like, well, wait a minute. Why? Wait a minute. Maybe I do have one.
Master Polio. What shall I? Can I change it?
Master what?
So edit name.
Carol's
And
an
I've got
anti-Glober.
titles as well. Hold on. Settings. Where's my settings? Style.
Carol
I'm
identifies
gonna have to read the
as
chat
an
now.
anti-Glober.
An anti-glober. Yeah, there you go. That works. An Apache helicopter. That works too. I like that one.
Fair play, boss.
Now let's move on to the Deccan traps in India.
Deccan traps.
Yeah, they're these huge volcanic basalt formations.
Okay.
They're known for having oil deposits, but here's the thing.
What?
They don't have the traditional source rocks.
The ones rich in organic matter?
Yep, the ones that are supposed to be associated with oil formation.
So how is...
Hey, Mr. Slate, Canada,
But
isn't
how
it?
is oil actually
Slate's
made?
Canada,
We
isn't
don't really know. We just know it comes out of the ground.
Yeah.
And it seems to replenish itself after a certain amount of time.
Well, that's it.
Even though they originally thought that wasn't true because a lot of oil, places actually dried up, but now they're going back and finding there's still oil in some of those that they even filled with other things like water and whatever, and they're like, "What the hell happened here?"
Aye,
So,
aye,
yeah, it's
exactly.
There's a lot of stuff that makes me question that.
Okay.
But maybe there is some truth to it being, that it's some kind of biological material that gets mucked up or whatever and pressurized and then turned into this stuff. We don't know, but
Maybe
I wouldn't say that anybody's got it figured out, right?
Maybe that's part of the process, but I think it's undepletable because it's made in creation with God. I don't believe it's dinosaur bones all mashed up together. But
no, I don't think so either.
Maybe that packing up is part of the eco's dynamic systems process. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I think too. I think that it just naturally makes it. It just does. It's just part of what the earth does. It's kind of like the blood of the earth or whatever you want to call it. Like.
Yes, aye. That's a good way of saying it.
I know that makes it sound like some kind of science fiction thing, but I don't see anything wrong with having a nickname for something. I mean, that's what science does, right? They'll just make up something, theorize about it, and then make up some storyline, right? So why can't we do the same thing?
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good.
You know what I mean? Even though we're always skeptical about stuff like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, but then they give us a hard time because we say something that doesn't match up perfectly with what we're talking about. It's like, wait a minute, hold on. You guys break the rules all the time, but wait, yeah.
This pic behind this gives you, if you look at it, gives you a little bit of thalassophobia.
Is there oil there?
That's the $1 million question. And it suggests that the oil
I don't
in
like
the
what
Deccan
y'all
traps could be
like.
abiotic.
I don't know what y'all like. Oh, okay.
I don't know what y'all like. Oh, where am I? I don't know. Oh, yeah. Oil, water, air, plants, animals, we all recycle the way God. Exactly. We'd get recycled. Our bodies recycle.
It's true. Well, we would if other men didn't put us in boxes and whatever. Yeah, but some of us just deal with the inevitable and just have ourselves, cremated or whatever.
We're biodegradable, man.
That because we don't want some bug eating us, but
I know, but
or have somebody fill our body with gross stuff that keeps them from doing it.
I know it's a horrible thought.
It is. It's gross.
It's a horrible thought.
Well, imagine too. What if when you come back from the dead? What if your body has part if it's still relatively together? Maybe you end up in it for a while until you know what I'm saying. Wouldn't that be horrible?
If I come back from the dead, somebody kill me, please.
Yeah, if I come back from the dead in the rotten body that's left behind, I'll be upset. But I'm just saying that would be a good reason not to want to do that, right?
I do not want arthritis again. I'm good.
Vicky says, "I've
realized." Oh yeah, once I'm free of the body, I don't think I want to go back into it again.
No.
Although I must admit, this experience is as painful as it's been. It was an experience, but
Yeah.
I'm only assuming that I chose to come here. Otherwise, I'd completely.
Because we are all mad. That's what Vicky
said. It's true. We're all bonkers, and I love it.
Let's get this video finished so I can get the film on.
Formed through processes related to the volcanic activity that created those basalt formations.
Interesting. So are we seeing a pattern here?
I think so.
Yeah.
Now let's shift gears to the Dead Sea.
The Dead Sea.
Yep. It's long been known for having occurrences of bitumen.
Bitumen.
It's a really thick, black,
Bitumen.
sticky form of petroleum.
Okay, I've heard of it.
And what's really
Bitumen.
fascinating is
Did he
that there
say
are all these
bitumen or
historical...
bitumen? Because I thought he said bitumen, which is like tar. Did he say bitumen or another word? Because he says, I don't know, maybe it's the same thing.
Accounts of this bitumen-like bubbling up from
Bitumen.
the seabed.
Rising up from below.
Yeah. And if those accounts are accurate, it would point to an abiotic source beneath the Dead Sea.
Because it wouldn't be coming from decomposed organic matter in the sedimentary layers.
Exactly. It would be coming from deeper down from within the Earth.
Okay, I see where you're going with this.
And here's another piece of the puzzle. The correlation between seismic and volcanic activity and the location of hydrocarbon basins.
Okay, explain that one to me.
Well, for example, in Southeast Asia, in places like California, you see a lot of oil and gas deposits in areas with high seismic and...
That's what I said, Sandra, bitumen is tar. But I don't know if that's what he was saying. Bitumen.
I'm out. Sorry, guys.
All right. Bye, man.
I really can't understand you. Have a nice evening, yeah? Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
You can't understand this. What do you mean? Can't understand this. You've got the lag. That's Rich coming from him when half the time I never understand. Wow.
Hi, Rick.
Maybe that's what he meant. Maybe that's what he was saying, is maybe he's just having trouble understanding what we're talking about, and because we're using slangs and things that make it difficult for him to understand what we're saying.
He usually doesn't give a crap about that. Usually he'll just sit in the background and say, hi, welcome you are here, please meet you every day. Every 5 minutes.
I don't know, maybe
I think he's funny. I think he's cool, but he comes on and he tells me, instead of me saying welcome to him because it's my stream, he's like, yeah, welcome, you're like welcome on, like he's welcoming me onto my stream. It's brilliant. I love him. I do love him, but he usually comes on and doesn't keep saying the same thing, and then he's either got a crap mic.
I think he just doesn't know how to say it right.
Too much, or he's lagging behind, or he just talks over you and he just doesn't listen. He's got no mic.
Yeah.
But I love the dude. I love him.
Yeah, I think he's great. But yeah,
he's really nice. I like Chris and I like Mike,
I like it.
but
Mike's cool as well. But Mike's a bit of the more. He's a bit more aggressive. But I like Mike as well. But he's a bit more aggressive.
But no,
and I like them both. But I like Chris. I like Chris. It made me sound like I didn't like. It made me sound like I was whinging about. No, but I do like him. I do like whinging about his mic and stuff. I do like.
I was gonna say, let's not let this turn into something that it isn't, because just because we're saying the words wrong, yeah. Right.
Now I'm of the opinion that if I don't like somebody, I'm just not going to talk to them. I'm good.
Yeah, that's usually how I deal with it. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Let's finish.
Volcanic
but
activity.
I will be going
course,
when you go to Rumble
doesn't
because I've got to go see.
Right, just because two things.
So you're not
I've
watching
got
the
to get
film?
up for my injections.
You're not watching the film?
Yes, on the telly.
Oh, okay. Piss off then.
You piss off.
Things happen in the same place doesn't mean one caused the other.
Exactly. But this correlation does raise some really interesting questions. Like, could the Earth's internal processes, the same ones that drive earthquakes and volcanoes, also be involved in the formation and migration of hydrocarbons?
Okay, now that's a thought-provoking idea.
Right. And then there's the whole issue.
He just keeps saying, Dan, can't understand you. He says it in private chat. And then he says, sorry, I don't understand you. Have a nice evening. I don't know what he means, can't understand you. So I think what he's doing is, because he's got a lag, he's actually listening to YouTube and listening in here at the same time. I think that's what he's doing.
It could be a lot of things. Or it could be that he's using a translator. You know what I mean? They make translators. Maybe the translator's not working properly, and so he's not able to, like, you know what I mean?
Possibly.
I never thought of that before, but I've been thinking about it a lot lately since I see those ads for those translator things.
Got you. It's a possibility.
Of methane hydrates.
Methane hydrates.
Yeah, those are vast deposits of methane trapped in ice-like structures at the bottom of the ocean.
Frozen methane.
Pretty much.
Joseph Osborne, good to see you, bro. Thanks for turning up.
Meaning that there was a bunch of dinosaurs that farted underneath the ground and made ice full of methane.
Hopefully you'll be joining us for the movie, Joseph, over in Rumble in a few minutes.
And it could be a huge.
Well, it sounds about as logical as all the other
so how
shit
do they
they
form?
say, right? I mean,
Well,
it's
the
like
formation of methane hydrates doesn't
That's
necessarily
it.
need biological processes,
Yeah.
meaning it could be that abiotic methane rising up from the Earth's interior gets trapped in these ice formations.
And as the ocean warms, those methane hydrates could destabilize and release all that methane into the atmosphere.
Which would be bad news for the
The
climate.
atmosphere.
Definitely, methane is a much more potent greenhouse gas than carbon dioxide.
Methane, not methane. Methane.
Yeah,
we pronounce it methane. I've got a tester in my garage that tests for it, so I know what it is. But we just
You
call it
call an
methane.
aubergine
Methane,
an
methane.
eggplant. You call an aubergine an eggplant, Ryan.
A what?
Oh, thanks for that, Canada.
An
Aubergine.
aubergine? What? Aubergine?
An aubergine.
I've never,
Aubergine, you call it
never
an
heard of
eggplant.
it. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, you have. You call it an
Yeah.
eggplant.
Eggplant. Well, yeah, I know, but I've never heard it called that before.
Exactly. You
But,
say
but,
methane.
but if you handed one to me, I would know that you could eat it, and I would understand what it was, though, right? Not like I
Yeah,
would
but
get
if
confused and be
somebody
like,
said-
"Ooh, I'm not eating this." I'd know exactly what I'd slice it and I'd deep fry it, and then we eat it.
Lord Racer said, "I'm American. I have no business speaking English. I'm English, and I have no business speaking English. Don't worry about it."
That's it. That's it. Right.
Yeah, I was
let's
gonna
get
say
this damn thing
our
going.
language is basically a mixture of a bunch of different languages, right? Anyway,
No, you
so
just took our words.
we
and
really
changed
don't have much to say about it.
Americans took our words and changed them. Some of them actually sound better, but
Well, some of them are spelt better, like neighbor
Colour.
and color and stuff, because we put OUR
Well,
in
you
it.
know that my
OR in it.
ancestors are from Ireland and Germany, right? So
Yeah. Well,
I'm actually from over there too, guys. Really, my
that
bloodline
means
is.
you were screwed and all.
I'm just
Right.
stuck here. I
Let
mean,
me get this. Let me get this down.
trust me, I'd love to live in the UK. I
Time
think it'd be awesome.
Yeah, it's a little unsettling to think about.
I know, but we have to face these
Pumpkin
challenges head
squash
on.
also.
You're right. So where do we go from here? So we've gone deep, haven't we?
Yeah, pretty deep. From ancient seabeds
Well,
to
I
distant
don't know.
moons,
We've got
exploring a theory that
we have butternut squash and pumpkin. I don't know if you're on about butternut squash, but we have pumpkin and butternut squash. Or are you saying that pumpkin is the same as a squash?
Sandra. Did you see
Well,
Sandra?
zucchini is a squash.
deleted it
A
now.
butternut thing is a squash. Cucumbers are squash. There's a lot of things that are just like squash. And a matter of fact, watermelon is actually related to squash too. You plant squash too close to your watermelon, and guess what happens? They don't grow into watermelons.
Did you see Sandro? He said,
So
boot
you
not
should know.
front,
So there you go.
bonnet not hood,
Now you know as much as I do.
wing not fender.
Yeah, exactly. Swing, not fender, bumper. We well, you probably say bumper, don't you? Do they say
Bonnet.
bumper? We say
It's your
bonnet.
bonnet, not your hood.
You say hood. You say
Yeah,
you say
bonnet. Okay.
you say boot.
I've heard
your
that
boot,
term before.
not
I've
your
heard
front.
bonnet. You what?
Well,
We are. Joseph, you are right. We are all the same family.
Yeah, we are.
Right.
We're just.
We're all
I'm
oddballs.
backwards because I sit on the wrong side of the car and drive on the wrong side of the road. And
That's not your fault that you make cars the wrong way.
well, actually, they don't. I don't make them. The companies make them backwards.
Exactly.
Why they do that, I don't
in
know.
your country.
I mean,
Right.
it would make sense to put it in the fucking middle. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
about
It
oil.
would make sense
We
to put it in the
started off
center,
as
but
these
you know.
AIs, investigating a conspiracy, an artificial oil scarcity, maybe.
leave it to the
But we've
experts.
stumbled upon a
It's only 5
possibility that
minutes.
could change how we think about energy and even geopolitics.
I
Yeah,
didn't
so
hear a
if
word of that.
abiotic oil is real and plentiful, does that mean we're not actually facing an energy crisis?
Well, it's a tough question, no easy answers. If the abiotic theory holds up, it really changes how we view energy scarcity. Think about it.
She just said
Vast,
something that's
untapped
another
reserves
way
of oil
of telling
right
you,
below.
yes, they're screwing us, but let's talk about it anyway.
Hi, Derek.
Hi, Derek.
Well, a car boot is the trunk, I thought. Yeah. Well, a boot is what you'd call your trunk, I think. Your hood is a bonnet. I'll tell you. But an
Well,
eggplant is most definitely an aubergine. I'm really sorry.
I've never heard of that, but I never heard of a narwhal until just a few years ago either. So I mean, maybe it's just that just for some reason it never came up in a
It's like
subject or conversation, or
these
you
like
know,
unicorns of the sea.
hmm they're cool. Now that I know about them, I actually bought a Christmas ornament that's an inflatable narwhal that has a Christmas ornament thing on his head.
I've
So I know
actually
what they are
stood
now,
next
but
to their
I didn't
tusk.
believe it when I first saw what it looked like. I was like, "There's no way that's an animal." And they're like, "Yeah, it's
In
real." And I'm like, "No,
Coventry,
it's not. I've never heard of that." And they're like, "Well, you may not have heard of the platypus either, but if you've never seen one, it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist." I said, "Well, okay, I guess you have
in
a point."
Coventry, where PJ lives, there's a museum, and they have narwhal tusks in
Right?
there, and you
Yeah,
can stand,
but I
and
don't.
they're
But
massive.
because they
They
don't
have
have them here, that's why I've just never heard of it. You know what I'm saying?
Sandra and I hate aubergines. They're rank. No offense to
I
anyone
like
that
I like I like them. I don't know why I like eggplant.
eggplant.
My mom fried them one time and I loved them, so I've loved
No,
them ever since.
no.
But I wouldn't eat them like, I only like them like sliced and fried or done properly. Otherwise I won't eat them.
Look, I'm English, and I do not eat black pudding because it is disgusting.
You mean blood pudding?
Black pudding
What's black pudding? What's
made
that
of
mean?
pig's blood, I think.
Oh yeah, that's blood pudding as far as I'm concerned.
No, it's called black
Mhm.
pudding.
I know, but I get it.
It's not
Is
called
it
blood.
cooked or is it I mean,
Got
I
some
get it. When
blood
you cook
pudding with
meat,
that.
some blood comes out of it, and that stuff tastes good. Don't get me wrong, but
No,
it's
it's
a little bit
disgusting.
different to actually eat just the blood. Yeah, that's just a little
Fried
creepy,
platypus.
especially pig
You
blood.
can't
Yeah,
find platypus.
not that I think that it's like
I love Italian food.
religiously gross or whatever, but it's weird.
Right, I'm going to play because we're just talking about food now.
Yes, it's a pretty amazing thought.
But hold on, even if oil is more
I didn't know you
abundant,
were the
shouldn't
one
we
who
still
do
be
it.
concerned about the
I'm in control, Ryan. I've got
So
the
you're
power.
training now.
I've got the power.
Hey, Derek, good to
environmental
see you, bro.
impact? Whether it's biotic or abiotic, extracting oil has consequences. Spills, habitat destruction, climate change, it's a lot.
You're absolutely right. The source of the oil doesn't erase the environmental impact. And tapping into deep earth oil might even create new risks we haven't even thought of yet.
Like what kind of risks?
Well, think about it. Triggering seismic activity, releasing harmful gases from deep underground. We got to be really careful, do a lot of research before we jump into large-scale deep earth oil extraction.
And what about the politics and economics of it all? The world runs on oil. A shift to abiotic oil would disrupt everything.
Yeah, it would be a huge shift, no doubt. Think about the impact on oil-producing countries, energy companies, global markets, power and...
Jesus. He's like,
After all the
figure.
times that we've gotten burned by all those things that she just mentioned, why would we care if they got burned once? I don't.
Maybe I'll
You know
get
what I
to it.
mean? Like, how many times have they doubled our gas prices in a month or something and ruined all of our paychecks and to where we ended up spending all of our extra money on just gas and stuff? I mean, think about all the times they've done that to us. I don't feel sorry for them at all when they lose their money. I really won't. I don't.
Yeah.
I should, and I don't think anybody else should either.
Anyway, as I was saying, he, trigger finger in charge. She certainly is. Well, not in charge, but she's got
The
even
power.
powers. Even power with me.
No, I haven't.
You're an
Watch
He's
out.
power.
just
You have. What do you mean you haven't?
he's still the boss
Yeah,
of his
but you've
own
still got
channel.
even powers within StreamYard.
No, we're not.
You
You're
guys
the
are
same
supposed to be a
Why?
couple,
in
remember?
StreamYard.
That's why when me
You're
and
supposed
Ryan
to
do our
be
stream,
like
we're
this.
going to stream
You're
it to
supposed to
my
be like
members.
this. There isn't supposed to be Vicky and PJ. They're supposed to be Vicky and PJ together.
Well, that's
Yeah,
what it's
there.
And I
called.
think it's great. And I think it's
StreamYard
great that
called.
PJ lets. I think it's great that you guys share your relationship and stuff with us. I think it's awesome. Don't ever be afraid of doing that. Don't ever
Hey,
think there's something wrong.
Matthew. Good to
Oh,
see you, bro.
Ryan, you know me. I can't
Are you going to say
pretend
hello
to
to
be
Matthew?
anything I'm not. What?
Say hello to Matthew.
Hi, Matthew.
Matthew.
Hi, Matthew.
Yeah, and me, Matthew.
Hi, Matthew.
I love Matthew. Matthew's
Yeah, but how you
cool.
say
Matthew.
that? Hi, Matthew.
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 Let's get this damn video finished so we can get onto the movie.
Wealth would be redistributed on a global scale.
That's massive. Could there even be any positive outcomes from that kind of change?
Oh, absolutely.
Redistributed.
Imagine a world where energy is more evenly distributed. Less dependence on a few big oil producers, lower energy costs. It could bring more economic stability, fewer geopolitical tensions, and greater access to energy for developing nations.
It sounds
It
almost too good to
won't.
be true.
It will not. It'll
No.
make it even more difficult because all those people that are losing their money are going to go buy into everything else and try to get out of it. And then they'll just invest. And then if they do lose their money, they'll come back somehow. I know they do because they'll get their buddies to loan them money to them. So yeah, they know how to make money. They know how to screw us. They'll keep doing it. Don't worry.
Sandra said, I'll cook you some Italian aubergine food when we meet up. And for you, Dave. Yeah, I'm hoping we do it next month because it is my birthday next month.
It's her birthday and she'll be 48 and a half if she wants to.
No, will not. Don't add your years onto me, Paul Joe. I'm going.
I thought she was 35 again this year.
No, 52.
42. I'm going to make a cup of tea and the dog's crying, so I'm going to make her one.
All right, can I get this video finished now?
Well, let us know how the tea goes with the dog, okay?
Good.
True. But let's be realistic. A transition to abiotic
1
oil
minute.
wouldn't happen
Be quiet
overnight.
for 1 minute.
It would be a slow process with lots of technological, economic, and political hurdles.
Definitely. And let's not forget the powerful interests that benefit from the current oil-based economy. They won't give up their power easily. I mean, look at the pushback against renewable
Yes, Dylan, it's AI talking. AI, absolutely AI talking. To AI.
energy like wind and solar. Shifting to abiotic oil would be a long, challenging road.
So where does all this leave us?
Oh,
We
it
started
was
asking if
29.
there was an artificial oil
Yeah.
scarcity.
Well, it is kind of
ended up
weird how
exploring
they're
a theory
speaking
that
perfectly
changes how we
like
understand.
people,
They
but
do.
yet it seems to be they're reading something at the same time. So yeah, I would say it's probably AI. Even though until you mentioned that, it
No,
didn't
it
even
is
occur to me. I was
Is it?
thinking, well, no, this sounds like a conversation.
Well,
No, it's not.
dude, listen. Have you
Yeah.
not looked at the title of the video? It is AI. To AI talk about the conspiracy of the orange of oil. It is
You
AI.
got me on that one there. Okay, well, okay, there you
It's
go.
not hard to work out.
Here, let me puff one more time before. That way I can wake up. I'm sorry.
That's the whole reason
I was aware of that, but what I was trying to do was kind of like, people else coming in and they, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I just thought it was an interesting point of view coming from AI. So that's why I did the video. And it was meant to be a quick one. Right.
Oil
Done.
completely.
Half a minute left.
We've
Come
looked
on.
at the evidence, explored the arguments, and thought about the potential consequences. Now it's up to you, our listener, to decide what you think.
Exactly about that.
Do you stick with the traditional story of oil, or do you dig deeper, keep asking questions, maybe even be part of the movement that reshapes our energy future?
This deep dive is just the beginning. There's a ton of information out there, research waiting to be done, debates to be had. Maybe you'll be the one to make the next big discovery, the one that changes everything.
Keep questioning, stay curious, and never close your mind to new possibilities.
And on that note, we'll leave you to ponder all of this. Until next time.
There you go. Done. Remove it. Remove it. Remove it. Right. That's that done. That's the YouTube side done. I will play a quick song from Harry Mack for the YouTube side, and then we're heading over to the Rumble side to watch the movie. So, Harry Mack. Which one? This one.
Yo, what's up?
I know you!
Oh, for real?
Boy, are you on TikTok?
Yeah.
Oh my god, oh, wait, hold on. Do you like,
Let's get ready to rumble, Matthew. Absolutely, bro.
rap or something?
Yeah, that's right.
What's your TikTok?
I go by Harry Mack. Do you want to hear a freestyle?
Yeah?
Okay, dope. So I want to do a tribute to you, ideally. So can you share something that's like meaningful to you?
Oh, family.
Family? Dope. How do you like to spend time with your family? Like, what's something you guys do together?
Party, visit.
Does your family live close to you, or do you have to travel far away?
They live close to us.
Nice. Do you have any siblings?
2 sisters.
Have they taught you any lessons in your life that have been valuable for you?
Dude, I see this guy. Saying how to say veteran instead of veteran.
Yeah, all right, so they teach you some new vocab.
Yeah.
That's dope. All right, we're gonna do something for family, for your 2 older sisters. Is that one of your sisters right there?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. What's up, sis? Is that garlic on your shirt?
Joey Garlic. Yeah, she works at Joey Garlic's.
Oh, okay, nice. Joey Garlic's. That's dope. All right, we're gonna do a tribute to you and your sisters. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For the family. Come on, yeah. For the family. Mad love, yo, you better believe. I said, it's for the family. Yeah, yeah. It's for the family. Hey, older sisters and me. Check it out, come on, check it out, come on. Yeah, I'm out here painting a picture. This is for you and your 2 older sisters. Yeah, y'all are close, y'all staying in touch. In this life, you know they teach you so much. Some days at school you start to go mad when you struggling, learning new vocab. Yeah, it feels stressful in crazy amounts, but your sisters teach you how to pronounce all them complicated words so you can say them right. That's why the 3 of y'all are staying tight. Ayo, it's easy to understand, cause all of us benefit from time with fam. Yeah, my whole heart is what I'm giving, dedicating this to you and both your siblings and all your family members. We don't just talk it, we live it. We feel good when we pay them a visit. I said, through the insanity, ay, we stay building with our family. I be asking, how can it be? Yeah, they always elevate me. I said, through the insanity, yeah, we stay building with the family. Some days I'm asking, how can it be? But when I'm stressed, they always making time for me. So listen, I hope that y'all can understand. We work hard when we building with the fam. There ain't an obstacle we couldn't rise above. Never judge, cause between you and your sisters, yo, there's love. Yeah, and I know y'all are doing the most. It's such a beautiful thing, your family members are close, so you don't have to travel real far in a plane. Yeah, y'all can get together on the weekend, same. Hey yo, it's beautiful when bringing them together. Hey yo, the bond y'all form tougher than leather. I know your older sister be working the hardest at the restaurant, chopping up the garlic. Yeah, just supporting herself, supporting the fam, and growing that wealth. And I know that you doing right in your t-shirt, rocking the blue and white. You got the stripes on, and I know it's understood. Ask you how you feeling, you said it's all good. In your own life, you in control, you a boss, and I know you doing well when you playing lacrosse. Yeah, going hard out there on the field. We about to let them all know the deal. And when you out there on the field, playing your sport, your fam's in the stands, cause you know they support. It's like, yeah, through this insanity, we keep building with the family. Some days I'm stressed out, like how can it be? But when they in my presence, they supporting me. So y'all, through the insanity, we stay making time for the family. For you and both your sisters, this one's for all 3. Yeah, and the family members that supporting me. Let's go.
Thank you, that was so good.
There you go. All right, Mark. Oh, goodness.
Are you okay there?
That one's tickled the throat a bit.
Ryan's phone looks like it's on the floor of the car.
It does. It does. Right. We'll call that a night on the YouTube side. And here's the link for the Rumble side again.
And I will be watching on the
Rumble side. Here's the link for the Rumble side, guys.
Because I is tired and I've got to be up.
Right. So, first of all, I have to do it this day. I nearly ended streaming myself then. So I'll do this. I'll end off by doing my thing.
I'm going.
Hold on, babe. No, not yet. 2-6. Where's that? Thanks for watching. One, yeah. Welcome. Right. Okay. So, he who the sun sets. Thanks for coming, YouTube side. We're over to Rumble. He who the sun sets free is free.
Indeed.
Indeed. Ta-ra, guys. See you in Rumble. Ta-ra.